He has put that money all over that big nose. That's why it's like that. And it was not enough to store it in that nose. Then he had to find other corners. Fighters, there is a lot of corruption because of the DA that steals money in Saldanha municipality and they don't get punished. Why? Because they are white people. When you are white and corrupt, it's not called corruption, it's called financial mismanagement. But when you are a black person, they say you are corrupt. So the corruption of Saldanha, it's a white corruption, and we must call it what it is. It is a DA corruption, which we must fight through our own ward councillor. In the EFF, we are saying child grant must be doubled, and we must pay more than 1,000 rand, because we don't want these children to go hungry, and we don't want the children of the poorest to go hungry. And when I say we are going to give you 1,000 plus for child support, they say you want these people to make children. I say to them, let them make children. There's no problem with making children. As a nation, we have a duty to multiply. If you don't multiply as a nation, you will be undermined by your enemies. Look at us here in South Africa. We've got minerals, but we are poor. Why? Because we are a small nation. China doesn't have minerals, but they are rich because they've got the quota of the world population in China. So the size matters when it comes to the revolution. So don't tell me that a person is poor and therefore must not make children. I was born poor myself to a poor domestic worker. If my mother did not give birth to me, my family will not be where they are today. When you are saying, let this poor woman not be pregnant because she's poor. What if that child is the one who's going to change the life of that particular family, like we did in our own families? You must tell them, when they say to you, don't make children, you are poor, who's going to support these children? Tell them their father Malema will support them as a president of South Africa. The Speaker of Parliament ate a lot of bribes, and she's going to be arrested. Whether she likes it or not, she's going to jail, and she's going to be followed by Cyril Ramaphosa, because Ramaphosa was found with money in the mattress and sofas. What kind of a president keeps money in the mattresses and in the sofas? He has put that money all over that big nose. That's why it's like that. And it was not enough to store it in that nose. Then he had to find other corners. He's going to jail. I can tell you now, there was a docket opened against Ramaphosa on Busasa money, and that docket was made to disappear by Batoi. We will not rest until Ramaphosa goes to jail. You don't have electricity today because of corruption of Ramaphosa and the ANC that destroyed Eskom. Today there is no Eskom. That's why we are all suffering. Today there is no Transnet, which used to create jobs. That's why we are suffering. Everything became worse under Ramaphosa.